Oyster harvesting along the Chesapeake dates back thousands of years, back to when only the Nanticoke Indians walked the land, and it's an industry that has remained strong ever since.
Yeah, a Dorchester County man was recently recognized as an icon in oyster harvesting. The Maryland State Arts Council gave Captain Kermit Travers of East Newmarket its Achievement in Living Traditions and Arts Award. That's because Travers has spent a lifetime as a steward for one of the area's most treasured traditions.
Behind the wheel of a skipjack feels like home for Captain Kermit Travers. It's where he spent a majority of his mornings during his career as a skipjack captain, a job he was hesitant to take.
When you take that wheel back there, you got all the responsibilities on one. You got your crew. You got to pay attention to everything that goes on.
Not that Travers was not willing to put in the hard work and responsibility. It was what was expected of him while growing up in the segregated backwater neighborhoods of Dorchester County.
At the age of 13, my mother put me here in the family. That means I was a man and the son. And I had to take care of my sisters.
At first, Travers used his skill in shucking oysters to help the family finances, but eventually it was the harvesting of the mollusks aboard the skipjack, the Lady Katie, that would solidify his place in oysterman history. The boat's captain tried him out for a week to see if he could cut the mustard.
I got to show this man. I want to stay on this boat because it was making money. So, sure enough, the captain come to me that evening. He said, "Where in the heck have you been?" I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "You done beat 2 men up forward. You done beat them 30-something bushels. You by yourself." He said, "Where in the world? Why you been on this boat?" I told him I didn't know. I said, I was just doing what I was taught.
That's when Travers was assigned jib man, and that's where he stayed for 25 years. In the late 60s, while racial tensions were heating up in Cambridge, Travers was given an opportunity that only 5 other African-American men had been afforded in the Chesapeake Bay area, that of skipjack captain. But it would be another 11 or 12 years before he would agree to take the wheel at the request of the owner of the Ida May, seen here in this home video from 1991.
He told me, he said, "Look, you take the boat and go Jordan." He said that if you're not satisfied with it, he said, "Bring her back." He said, "I won't be angry with you." He said, "But I'm just sort of sitting up, not doing nothing. Just keep fixing her up, not making no money with her." He said, "Just take her and try her." So that's what I did.
Over the years, Captain Travers says he's seen a lot of changes in the Chesapeake oyster industry.
They cut the limit on oyster. Up the bay, we worked around Sandy Point, we worked Love Point, we worked where the old ferry used to come in there at. And I tell you, plenty of oysters.
And over the years, he realized that the harsh life on the water was catching up with him. A back injury was the last straw.
At the end of that season, I threw my boots overboard, I threw my rain pants overboard, I threw the coat overboard and said, "What'd you do that for?" I said, "I'm finished."
But that doesn't mean you won't find Captain Travers very far from the water.
Sometime I come down here and look over there, and especially like yesterday morning when wind was blowing hard and it was cold, you know, it was cold. You get up around Hamburg here, but when if it's northwester, when you get up around Hamburg and head up the river, head down the river, you better turn your back to it because it'll take your breath. A minute morning like that.
All those years, Travers also headed out on the water without knowing how to swim or a life jacket. In a strange twist of fate, his first time falling overboard happened in this skipjack race in September of 2013. Travers was a passenger aboard the boat he once piloted, the Ida May. Fortunately, Travers was not hurt.
I always have faith in myself and faith in God. And when my time comes, like anybody else's, I'm gone. I leave it in God's hand. Let God take care of this.
And it appears his faith is working.
Now, Captain Travers received his Achievement in Living Traditions and Arts Award in December. And Sean, there is so much about his story that we couldn't tell because of time. He was actually the oldest of 9 children. He had 8 little sisters when he was growing up in Dorchester County.
What an amazing man.
Yeah.
And then he just retires by chucking his gear overboard.
I'm
How
done.
about that? What a treasure. And you are sure to treasure what we're making in the Delmarva Life kitchen today. Are you ready for this? Chocolate banana empanadas with vanilla bourbon caramel sauce. Your taste buds will be screaming for more.
And I tell you what, I can't get enough of the new 102.5 WBOC. A little later, the morning crew, Corey and Sarah, join us to tell us a little bit about themselves. Delmarva Life will be back in moments.